Oh,
Dane comes
that hurt
straight
his
out
leg.
with a heavy low kick, bending his leg in two. Corner, Dane just slipping on the water in the corner.
Dayton chopping them leg kicks in now.
Yeah, he's still chopping in with the low kick.
And again.
But as I was saying, this is money in the bank, something that you have to keep working at. You have to keep working on to have that build-up of effect, build-up of balance. I think the rope snapped in Dayton's box. Yeah, Dayton's certainly been strong enough to withstand this onslaught of right hand and heavy left hooks that I dare say have put a lot of Jamal's opponents away. Testament to his condition and all the strength and all the new facilities that they've got at the Salford MMA gym. Both guys are feeling the pressure now. Both wearing the marks of war. The tempo's certainly calmed down. And they're really looking to load up on these shots. Jamal was looking for a spinning back kick there.
I think it connected, but there was just no effect whatsoever.
No. Some heavy shots being thrown here by Jamal. Dayton on the back foot. I think this is a strategy because they're waiting for Jamal to come in. Again, the French corner opting not to sit down between rounds. Surprising to see that this is still only the end of round 3 going into round 4. We've still got 2 to go. A very near miss there from the spinning elbow. Dayton still chopping in with that front low kick.
If you see Jamal's keeping him trapped against the rope, so he's keeping him in a corner all the time, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing that, but I think Dayton's choosing to be there.
Yeah, I think Dayton's waiting for him to come in, and
yeah, it sounds like his corner's telling him to be against the ropes.
Yeah,
and getting Jamal to come forward, so he has to put weight on that front leg.
Yeah,
so then he can deliver the kick. I mean, it's a dangerous game to play. It's a dangerous game to play, given that he's having such a heavy effect with his low kicks.
I think we'll have an explosive 5th round.
Well, if it goes that far, because the way that Jamal's savouring his front leg at the moment. Again, there we have it. Back to that low kick every time. That's a nice left body kick there by Dayton. Lifting up that body kick really well.
Oh, good.
That's what he needs to be doing now. He needs to stop Jamal from throwing those punches with that left body kick. This is what we've seen on a couple of the other fights. Take away the boxing with the heavy left kick and right kick up to the body, so people don't want to lift their arms out. Jamal really swinging now, searching for those shots.
Yeah, he's getting desperate with those punches. Still strong though.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly not dating back with that right hand to the body. Dayton just waiting for Jamal to attack, looking for those counter shots. Jamal just relying on boxing. Dayton knows that this is going to be going to the later rounds. He's going to be going the full distance. Needs to be picking up the points. Give it.
Oh, he's getting some good left body kicks.
And this is what we were saying before with the guy from, who was it? The guy from Wicker Camp and
James Ogden.
Yeah, James Ogden. No, it was Kyle Revel.
Oh, Kyle, yeah.
And Ravi from Black Widow. Ravi from Black Widow was lifting up the body kicks. Ravi was throwing and Kyle was throwing the boxing. This is what was happening. The same sort of precedent here.
Yeah.
Dayton waiting. He needs to be picking up the points, lifting up that body kick. Just like that. Nice left hook there from Dayton. And that's the end of round 4. Do you want to be brave? Phil, do you want to be brave? Do you want to call it?
I don't know, because like Jamal, like I said, he's been the stronger. But like that final round there, that was a good round for Dayton, I think, because he started taking control near the end. And he got into a rhythm of his own then. He was catching Jamal, making, you know.
Yeah, it certainly was. And it started picking up on that left body kick. But Jamal was still throwing the right hand. He was still having effect with his boxing. So this is the trade-off. Who's keeping the composure? Who's looking the more stylish? Who's keeping the balance?
Yeah.
And this is what it comes down to. So on that premise,
I go for Dayton because they're more, you know, the kicking and that, and then he's done better with the kicking. I'd go more for Dayton.
Yeah, just as you're seeing here on the action replays, seeing Dayton whipping up that body kick. Jamal is on the front foot.
Yeah.
He's coming forwards using his boxing. But Jamal still lifted, but Dayton still lifting up the body kick, picking up the points on that perspective.
I just thought Dayton scored really well this round. But then again, we've got the other rounds what went previous.
Is it going to be enough? This is the big question. It hangs in the balance.
Yeah.
All to fight for in this 5th and final round. Both guys up on the feet, both ready for action.
This will be a good 5th round.
As you say, you never see Dayton in a boring fight.
No.
Daz Morris just shouting at Dayton to do 2 kicks every time. This is the chess match of A-class Muay Thai. That's a good score there from Dayton.
Oh, good right hand from Jamal.
And again, it's a slugfest. Dayton losing position, Jamal coming forwards. Nice score from Dayton. Nice score from Jamal. This is to and fro.
It's good, this.
The thing is about Muay Thai scoring is that you can't break it down to too much to specifics. You have to look at the fight holistically and who looks like the stronger fighter, who's being the more successful fighter. Yeah, it's important to have a strong body kick. It's one of the only shots that's assumed to have effect, as well as a straight knee. But who's holding the composure the better? Who's looking the stronger fighter? And that's something that we haven't seen very much of in this fight, and it hasn't been very much clinch work.
Wow.
Both these guys have been looking to knock lumps out of each other.
Pace to go now. You think this were only its second round?
I know, it's absolutely phenomenal. Great work rate.
Oh.
And there we have it.
What a fight.
Absolutely fantastic, furious rounds there. An absolute masterclass from Dayton Jackson and Jamal Wahib.
Jamal pushing forwards all the way through that last round.
It's a tough call. I wouldn't like to be a judge. Well, the scorecards are in already. The Salford crowds are cheering. Jamal thinks he's done enough.
What do you think, Rich, with that one?
Well, body language speaks volumes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a case of who's looking the fittest at the end of the fight. I think Dayton's totally spent himself in that fight. He's given it his all. Jamal is still happy, smiling, he's going around saying hello to everyone, waving, bowing to the crowds. A very, very, very close fight. Jamal is smiling. Dayton's got his hand in the air. One of these guys is going to be unhappy.